The midnight friend. Suppose one of you has a friend and he goes to him at midnight and says, "Friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread." The persistent widow. In a certain town there was a judge who neither feared God nor cared about God, though there was a widow in the town who kept coming to him and with the plea, "Grant me justice against my adversary." Good evening, welcome to this video. We're reading a few things that Jesus said, and I hope that you will leave a comment, the one that you like the most, or finish the actual parable for me. The sower. A farmer went out to sow his seed. The weeds among the wheat. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in a field. The mustard seed. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed which a man took and planted in his field. The yeast. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman took and mixed into about 60 pounds of flour until it worked all the way through the dough. The hidden treasure. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. The pearl. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant looking for fine pearls. Once again, the kingdom of heaven is like a net that is let down into the lake and caught all kinds of fish. The unforgiving servant. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants, the workers in the vineyard. For the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. 2 sons. What do you think? There was a man who had 2 sons. The vineyard tenants. There was a landowner who planted a vineyard. The wedding banquet. The kingdom of heaven is like a king who prepared a wedding banquet for his son. The talents. Again, it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and trusted his wealth to them. And that time, the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. Good Samaritan. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. The rich fool. The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. The lost sheep. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. The lost coin. Or suppose a woman has 10 silver coins and loses one. The prodigal son. There was a man who had 2 sons. There was a rich man whose manager was accused of wasting his possessions. There was a rich man who dressed in purple and fine linen and luxury. The Pharisee. 2 men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. What parable stands out to you the most? Let me know by finishing it in the comments and commenting on that insight you have on the teachings of Jesus. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video.